Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 5 of Mad Max. This is going to be one of the games that I think is going to wind up interspersed with the other games that we're playing on the channel. Now, there does remain one kind of point of curiosity about this game, which is that the general gameplay runs perfectly, but on multiple occasions now, when it's gone into cutscenes, it's gotten real... like not hitchy, not juddery, but these sudden like surges where it just looks very, very uneven, and we don't know how to adjust that yet. So watch for that and we'll see how it rolls. But until then, let's go ahead and hit resume game. This has been an interesting game from a technical perspective because we've had some issues getting it to volume balance very well, and then again, the cutscenes in particular, anytime any sort of in-engine cutscene gets real weird. Like, this looks fine. There's no issues here. Oh, somebody's patience is wearing thin. I'm gonna go head upstairs to that green... Again, the volume seems so low. Let's see how this volume is. Fortunately, we have subtitles on, so let's see if this turns into an issue and we'll adjust as necessary.
So, killer, Little Count Carburetor says you need to bust through the jaw.
I'm going to Gastown.
Sure you are. Now me, I know a lot about Gastown and the jaw. I trade goods in and out of there all the time.
You want something? Say it.
Ain't no sweet talking you, is there? All right. I seen that harpoon device of yours. Not bad. Needs a little something extra, though. Sort of a final flourish, let's say.
And that's where you come in.
The jaw looks imposing, but it's got a weakness. The hinges. Your harpoon could be the key, but not with that weak jag tip. You need a piece tougher. Something called the talon.
And you have it.
I know who does. A nuisance of a noose man named Dimrim. And Dimrim could use a little lesson in manners. Him and his whole convoy.
So I relieved Dimrim of this talent. By force, I reckon. And you and I square?
Yeah. Then we be square.
Sounds good to me. Also, that cutscene didn't seem too bad, but maybe it was because the camera wasn't moving too much. Now, before we go, yeah, that was real quiet. So again, we're just going to make sure that... Turn the cinematics up. Dialogue is dialed all the way up. Yeah, there's not a lot we can really do. Yeah. And that's the whole shebang. All right, let me just, yeah, we'll just jump out here and dial that up as much as we can and maybe take the mic volume down just a hair. And hopefully that'll equalize a little bit better. Hopefully people in chat can let us know as we go. All right, so we're just going to hit, oops. Oh, I don't, did it apply? I think it did. All right.
Yeah, that cotton kid, he knows that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah. As of last episode, we met Hope. Was it Hope or Faith? There was both a Hope and a Faith. I think it was Hope. Boy, that was weird. That whole thing. Select a different vehicle. Wait. From a vehicle collection. This is new. This has not even been on screen that I remember. Okay. Sure. I guess... Well, that's, so what I'm learning, oh, hello to everybody raiding over from Caroluna. Caroluna, I hope that you had a fantastic stream today, and hello to everybody coming over. You were catching us right at the beginning of episode 5 of Mad Max, and I was just looking at the choose a vehicle screen, which has never previously come up before. So this is an all new thing. Yeah, I sure built that. Looks like the rest of these things are other things that can be built as we go. We were just about to head out into the wasteland, but Caroluna, for real, I hope that you had a great stream. Enter Gutgash's stronghold. All right. Also, now that there's just a handful of people,
Well,
hold on, we're gonna get some dialogue here.
Some bandit called Dimrim has a jag tip for the harpoon, called a talon. I'm gonna take it from him.
Indeed, yes, we need something stronger. Yes, but I doubt anyone will give this talon up without a fight.
I need it, I go get it. What happens, happens.
Okay, find Dimrim's convoy. So, Dimrim's convoy, is that... No, the green check means that I've done that. Dimrim's convoy looks like it's right there. And, hey, if we happen to come across some of those scavenge points on the way, that's fine. So as people come in, I also... And please let us know how the volume is. Now that we're sort of driving, we got some engine noises. We can adjust as necessary. But I did want to send a special thank you to Centrifugal Force, who apparently 2 days ago... Oh, hello. Let me just make sure I'm not firing my shotgun. Yep, that's... Oh, no, can't do that. Centrifugal Force 2 days ago gifted a sub to the channel, and I do not remember shouting it out. So I don't know if it happened off stream, or if it happened during our Aegis Rim stream, and I just missed it. But a huge thanks to Centrifugal Force, and hello to Samalander. With that... We're just going to pop out and grab some of this scrap. We are squarely in the part of the game where any amount of scrap is worthwhile to pick up because we have... Oh, hold on. Oh, this is going to get bad. Move now.
Yes, even the littlest ones are armored up.
Okay, let me see. These are like level 2 guys, it appears. So... That's new, or at least one of them is. Yeah, level 4 harpoon. We have very few options to deal with this. Don't hit that. I'm just letting everybody know I was hard pulling to the right, and I just wasn't in a very good position. This guy's got me boxed in pretty well. Ow. So Carolyn is saying it wouldn't hurt if we were a bit louder. All right, let me just make that adjustment because that's easy to do. Let's dial that up by about half of what we put it down, and we'll see if that's helpful. Oh boy. Not a big fan of the amount that my car is on fire. Ow. Yeah, I might have to get out and challenge these men to fisticuffs.
She's in pain.
Okay, got it, got it. We'll just get out. That's not a good use of a shotgun blast. Dodge. Yeah, see, there's no, oops. More dodging. I have not faced... How are you doing? Oh, wait, he just... no, get out, get out. I want to punch that man. I'm gonna have more luck with fists. Okay, we did it. I am a gas guzzler level 6. Now, if there's a more efficient way to blow up these guys than to just hit it repeatedly with my car, I have not worked that out. Also, quick repair. What's quick repair? No. I don't want to spend that kind of dough. Collect loot. Yes, please. Oh, Caroluna was recommending not getting run down like that. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that was the way to go in that scene. Wait, I can quick repair this car. Should I be bringing this back to base? Maybe that's like... Hold on a second, because we're not very far from where we started. Oh, we can go undercover! Yeah, and return it to the stronghold to add it to your vehicle collection. Well, hold on. Because this over here, this is a level 2 car. Or it's level 2 armor. That seems like better. Yeah. This is a brand new mechanic. Well, I've driven other cars before, but never... It is Gutgash's place, isn't it? It did not occur to me that there would be a purpose to doing it, aside from, oh, maybe my regular car is unavailable right now, I blew it up. This is totally the wrong way. So, yeah, Centrifugal Force gifted a sub to Minarchs, and I think that might have happened during our Aegis Rim stream, and man, maybe I called it out, but I don't remember it. I don't remember seeing that until this stream, and the kind of generosity to gift a sub to somebody's stream, I would feel very, very bad if we didn't call that out. Oh, Hope has a new Wasteland mission. All right, I'll go talk to her. Is she still in a cage? Because that super sucks.
You... over here. Please help me.
Am I allowed to kill everyone and let her out?
Hey, Dune Drifter. I've something to tell you. Me and my child, on our way to our new master. Our rig was ambushed by buzzards. But we fled.
What do you want?
There's hidden things in the rig. A treasure for someone like you.
Why tell me this? I'll do nothing for you.
I have a feeling you may yet. The rig still sits in the tunnels. Go there and see. You... help me, please.
I would love to. Apparently my character has other plans. Hope has revealed that she fled from a war rig that was ambushed by buzzards while passing through a tunnel. Search the northern tunnel for valuables. Unlock the maximum mag sniper rifle upgrade. Well, hey, I want to do that.
Where will they take us?
The tunnel is beyond the wall. They call it the...
Like, I know that my... Oops.
Yeah, gotta get through that jaw first.
Oh, maybe I can't do this because I need to, like, it's cut off from where we are. Not
Do you know of a tunnel in the dead barracks?
Hold on.
I do. It's near Gastown. The rigs pass through there on their trade runs to Bullet Farm and the Citadel.
There are many times that I'm willing to set aside my own sort of ideas and morality in service of, like, what the character might do. But when it comes to, like, condoning slavery or just sort of like allowing it, especially sex slavery, which it's not a theory, we know for a fact that that's what
right
both
here.
Hope and what appears to be her minor daughter are
Yes,
into.
I will protect
Oh,
your
do I
sake.
want this? Probably.
Don't be long. Please.
Let's refuel. I kind of want to do something about that, and although I have some faith that we're going to, you know, get to the point in the game where that's possible, I really want to do something about it right now. Doesn't seem like something that I want to hang around about. Nothing? Okay. Right. I keep holding A. This game is so Arkham Asylum in terms of its combat that I keep trying to use A to run, which is an Arkham Asylum thing. Okay, that sucks. Oh, wait, these are fairly low-level guys. Maybe I can... No, use the thing. There you go. Alright. They'll do a lot less damage, I think, without their... Ooh. Ow. Ah. Jesus Christ. Well, that shut me up. Alright, can I, yeah. Oh, I missed my shot. Hold on a second.
How's it going?
Oh. Ow. Okay, so, getting rammed by the cars repeatedly. Also, shit! They're very polite about avoiding my parked car while they're trying to kill me. Okay, so I just want everybody to know, for absolutely no reason, my head has now mapped dodge to B. It is not B. I don't know why my mind is saying that right now. All right, it sounds like they're getting out. That's good. I might bring this car back to the place as well. Now, a question that I have is... Oh, yeah, I should just... Shit, Punisher. Assuming that I continue to collect cars, will the game start telling me, oh, wait, you've already collected this car? It's not, you know, don't bother bringing it back. Because there's no way I'm going to be able to remember it.
And together, you and me and her, who will prevail? She's the fastest four wheels of righteous.
Maybe once I already own this machine, then on the right-hand side it'll say, oh, no, you already have this one. I gotta tell you, if I drive one of these undercover cars, I'll probably be better off in trying to do this trip, because we'll get waylaid a lot less often. Car collecting like this, put that near the top of the list, that if I really decide to work on it and collect all these, I might do it off stream. So far, as of episode 5, there have been 0 times that I've booted the game off of stream. So I don't think that it's terribly likely, but it is good to know.
I do. It's near Gus.
Okay, we've already heard that little bit of dialogue. All right, let's see if we can get out here. And actually, let me stop by there.
The rigs pass through there on their trade runs to Bullet Farm and the Citadel.
Yeah, Caroluna and Samalander, I really hope that you guys both had a great weekend. I had a lot of fun watching Samalander play some Factorio this weekend. Also, I got a chance to see some of Samalander's like highlight reel that he puts up during, like, when he's away from the keyboard. And there was some fun stuff in there, which I really like that idea of having sort of like a collection of clips that are sort of running seamlessly one right after the other. I think that's a nice way to introduce both visitors and longtime fans to, you know, some of your greatest hits. I thought that was nice. All right. Managed to waste a whole bunch of my bullets, but hopefully we've got enough to... Okay. I'm glad that this game doesn't dark so. Whoa! Has there ever been a shit? Shit! Punch that guy. Yeah. No. That felt... I actually have more health than I thought. I thought I was, like, right on the verge of death, but it didn't turn out to be that bad. Carolyn is asking, did you get to see the girlfriend one? I don't think so. Is there a Samalander clip about a girlfriend? Not that I saw so far. There was one... No, that was something else. I was trying to remember, but no, the thing that I'm thinking of was actually something else altogether. No, I don't think I have seen that one. I wonder if they're in, like, Samalander's clips page. You can go look at that as well. So I'll probably take this vehicle on the way out if the convoy gets away. I don't care if the convoy gets away. So here's a question. Does anybody remember how to... Oh, there it is. Yeah, 1 of 2 scraps. Carolina says that the girlfriend one is by far the most hilarious. I will have to take a look. I love watching people's clips. I love watching the clips that people make of this channel. I love a lot more watching the clips that people make of their own channels or that their fans make of their channels. This is... Yeah, I left the region altogether. All right, let me head on back here. I will say I do find it a little bit suspicious that Mad Max doesn't have like a rack in his car. Maybe he unlocks this later, but a rack in his car that if he finds an unused melee weapon, for example, the one I'm holding right now, that he's not allowed to, like, stow that in the car and then come back for it. Drive around with it, open it up. Oh, here it is. I feel like that's the technology we have right now. And also, is that it? That was it. Yeah, right there. Okay. Well, do I want this thing? Probably. But the fuel is very low. All right, not an issue. Oh, maybe I can hold on to the melee weapon if I just sort of like crudely jam it into the geometry of the car. All right. I'm assuming the gas canister is back here.
This could work as cover.
So if Sam Melander's still here, I would be very interested to know his thoughts on... what the hell's it called? Twin Peaks. So, Mia and friends have been watching Twin Peaks, and I count myself among the Mia friends. Oops. That show is really something. First of all, my overwhelming reaction to Twin Peaks is that I cannot believe that was on network television. And it's not because it's too violent or too sexual or has terrible language or anything like that. It's just so weird. It's so weird. And also less weird than you might think if you haven't seen it. A lot of the things that I had come to believe happened all of the time in Twin Peaks are actually very, very rare. And instead it just does different weird stuff all the time. So there's that. But in terms of like what would ever make it to network television, man, it's weird. It's really out there. And it's just... Grumpy saying, don't know about that. Angel counting himself among Mia's friends seems sus. It could be. There could be. Grumpy, has she like reached out to you and Moo? Is there been like, oh man, there's something I've been meaning to tell Angel? Because I think I can take it. I need to know the truth. Yeah, Grumpy, I hope that you're having a great Monday so far as something like that is possible. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go over here.
It will mean great tidings for us.
But like, I remarked in like during one of yesterday's episodes, I want to see like in the time that it aired originally, what was Twin Peaks up around? Like, what was the lead-in show for Twin Peaks? What did they go to after that show was over? What were they airing on television for commercials? Because I look at some of these commercial breaks and try to imagine in my head if it then went to like a Sears air conditioner ad or like come to Caldors or whatever. It's just... Twin Peaks is like watching the visual representation of somebody else's dream, and in that dream, other people are characters that are having further dreams, like falling asleep, and these very like erratic, unpredictable, odd things are happening all the time. And it is not surprising to me that it is a cult classic and not like a huge hit of like classic television, just because it's so out there. Oh, I don't think I can read this one. Let's not even try. I got no idea if anyone's gonna read this. Don't care. This is for me. Things around here gone to shit, man. Just lucky I'm small enough to hide out in this trunk. Since Tyla Gang said go ahead and chow down on your fellow man, we're all fucking prey. Especially, I suppose, a drunken dwarf like me. Fuck it all to hell. I got 15 in the clip and 1 in the chamber. Last one goes in the dome. I don't know. Fuck you all. Alright. Well, it's a hell of a way to go.
Huh? What? What's up?
Oh wait, I went to read what Carolina put and this man started shouting, so this will just... Do I need to remove his... Nope. No, he goes down just like everybody else. I was worried about the spikes in his hat. I thought that maybe trying to headbutt could get a little dicey, and it went just fine. Carolina says, for some reason I have this feeling that Mia would beg to differ there. Grumpy. Oh, about the super sus friendship? Well, you never know. Oh, don't walk in that. You guys, it could all be a big front. I don't think it is. I'm concerned that Mia's gonna watch this and be like, oh no. No. Yeah, no, Mia and I are you know, close, been very, very close friends for a number of years. I have once again departed the area. Cool. All right. I prefer to think of it as just be very careful never to take your friendships for granted, because no matter how close you can be with someone, you're not irreplaceable, or at least you shouldn't be. I feel like everybody has a right to say, I'm not being treated very well here, and you want to make sure. I feel like a good rule of thumb is to try to make sure that you're always putting more in than you're taking out, because that way people will be there for you, I assume, when you really need it. On the far end of that, there's one more scrap here somewhere. Really? There's one more scrap in here somewhere. I keep checking the corners to see if there's like some little turn-off that I haven't found yet. Walk around that. Nope. On the opposite end of that, fudge, man. Okay. When I was very young, I had a book. It was like a Sesame Street book, and the general tone was about like how to be a good friend. But the idea was that like Grover's friends kept... No. All right. You still can't climb up that. Grover's friends kept offering him trades, and they were like, I'll trade you my, I don't know, just random piece of bologna for your delicious peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And Grover wanted to be a good friend, so he made the trade, even though he didn't want the piece of bologna that was just like sitting on a plate. And then somebody else was like, oh, I'll trade my... I remember specifically one of them was like, I'll trade you my car, my little toy car that's missing a wheel, in exchange for your, like, I don't know, like Pikachu or whatever. I don't remember what it was, but it was something pretty good. And Grover made the trade, again, because he wanted these friends to like him. And it was somebody like his mom or whatever was like, Grover, why are you surrounded by this pile of inedible food? Oh, you can not get hit by that if you're lucky enough. That's good to know. Oh, there it is. Grover, why are you surrounded by this inedible food and a bunch of like broken garbage? And Grover started crying because he'd given away everything that he loved to his friends. And then his mom or whoever was like, oh, Grover, you stupid idiot. Just because somebody offers you something doesn't mean that you have to take the deal. Like, you're allowed to look out for your own interests. She didn't say it in this way, but this was sort of the tone of it. And anyway, it's just sort of something that I think about. Hold on, can I trigger this without getting got again? Can I do it on purpose this time? Can I do the dodge? I'm gonna try to dodge. 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 I can dodge. It did work. So hello to Force, and Force, hopefully I didn't miss out on your emote, because Force, you sent a gift sub to Minarchs, and although I assume it happened during Aegis Rim, I feel like I completely missed calling it out, because I didn't see it until today, and I felt really, really bad about that. So thank you very, very much for the gift sub. Like I said, anything that's ever missed on stream, we try to make sure that we catch and get a chance to call out afterwards. So thank you very much for that. It did save my progress in that scrapyard, so like that's all solid.
The threat of Lord Scrotus is lessened. It will mean great tidings for us.
Yeah, if you guys have not been watching... hold on. Before I move on to Force, I said something about Samalander, but did not have a chance to talk more about, Terra Luna. Boy, it's fun when you forget, like a name just falls completely out of your head. Terra Luna spent a good portion of his last several streams continuing on his hard mode playthrough of SnowRunner, and I am so happy that we get to be here during a period in time when we have Terra Luna, Grumpy, Imu to Yumu 2. Why do I feel like there's at least one other person who is also playing SnowRunner, and it's just it's so cool to see everybody sort of discovering this
Keep an eye
game
out.
and playing
No
it.
surprises.
And Grumpy and Moo do co-op streams together where they get to work together. And I feel like that is peak SnowRunner right there. When you have like a team of people working together, like friends, or in this case family, doing it. I feel like that's the best. And Caroluna has gone one better on a lot of others because he is playing it on hard mode, and he can walk you through the various changes in hard mode. But off the top of my head, I believe that fuel costs money, automatic loading costs money, so you need to be prepared to load up your own gear and get like a crane and stuff like that. You have to take on additional jobs to keep the coffers full. I think there's a lot of like really neat gameplay that comes into it when you're playing on hard. And Caroluna is like going through and doing 100%.
These mysterious tracks can mean only one thing. So, Saint, where are we headed?
That's a good question. So apparently the convoy goes around on this track, and rather than trying to find them, let's go back.
South. Jade marked the battle sites.
Oh, was that the... Oops.
Oh, the yelly smelly? Swim nose? Yeah, Tucker. How's through you?
That might have been the convoy. Hold on, let me go catch up with this guy. Oh wait, did I miss something? Jaeger? Yes, Jaeger! Jaeger's playing it. That's the other person I was trying to think of. Jaeger has more recently moved on to some Oxygen Not Included, which is why it didn't immediately come to mind. But yes, Jaeger's been playing a bunch of that as well. Oh, and Carolina also says it's not going to be a full 100%.
It's on the move.
The gods are in our favor. Magnum opus in we prevail.
Sure. Ow.
These tires all exposed.
I would like to read the rest of what Carolina said, but it may be a minute. Yeah, I don't want to stop and pull that. We got to try to stop this convoy.
Forget not the grand mojo what sits on the hood. An ornament of great power for us. He left his mob to seek glory.
Oh, there's an exploding barrel on that. I might, if I can get close enough. Nope. There we go.
The leader is exposed.
Wow, it's almost like playing the game in the way that it was intended. Oh, that wasn't great.
Oh, boss.
In for the kill.
Get out, get out, get out. Shit. Alright, I couldn't quite see. Oh, he's going back to his convoy. Hey,
You done?
If I had better tools, I'd be done by now.
okay, well, noted. Get in,
He's
get in.
getting away, Saint.
I know. Okay, so I can't get in while he's putting out the fire. So Carolina is skipping the timed mission, so it seems it'll be about 90% completion for each area. There we go. Now I can get in. I, Carolina, do not blame you. I don't think that in a game like SnowRunner, I would enjoy the time missions very much. I should probably turn around and start heading the other direction on the track, but what if we decide to take a little shortcut? Oh, this already feels like a big mistake. That's... Yeah, hold on, this is really bad. I need to learn better what... I just want everybody to know I'm getting buffeted. Okay, fixed or not, I need to get back in the car. I'm on fire again. Okay, I need shelter. I need something that is not this. Where do you go for shelter? What's this? What is this? Find and mark the first saltpeter source. Sure! Why don't we go that? Go do that. This seems like a time. Carolyn is saying that during the storm he couldn't really hear. Let me... Yeah, this game is a little bit difficult to balance. I'm not quite sure how to fix that except to try to leave the storm. Because here's the thing, if we adjust the volume down right now, then when anybody says anything, that will also be inaudible. Boy, I'm not sure... Well, I'll tell you what, let's maybe take it down slightly. Inside this shipping container? Okay, this doesn't seem as bad. It also doesn't seem as loud. So let's have a nice drink. So I wonder if there's like a rest button that will just be like wait until the storm is done, or if you are actually just meant to stand here, or if there's something else that I should be doing to try to survive this. Oh, I really thought... We actually had a storm that wasn't too far removed from this blow through this weekend. Right around, oh gosh, like 2 o'clock in the morning, it was really, really bad. Carolyn, is this part at least audible? Because I feel like the storm is a little bit muted in here. Oh, and so far, sorry, the Centrifugal Force also says that she will attempt Layers of Fear tonight. That is very, very exciting. If anybody is watching this semi-live, that'll be at centrifugal_force, CENTRIFUGAL_FORCE. So it's getting a drink. And Carolina is confirming if the audio is better here. So, but here's the thing. I don't believe it is an intended gameplay mechanic that I just stand in the shipping container and wait for the storm to blow by. Like, this is not how games are made. This is how the real life is. So, is there a... Let me just see here. I have a cantina. I have my flashlight that can turn on and off. I've got the flare gun, and I've got binoculars. Is there a just hang out for a while button? I don't see one here on the map. Oh, you know what I could do? I could spend some scrap on something, I bet. No. Nothing there. Nope. Oops. Head upgrades. Yeah, I don't like other maxes. I feel like we've settled on our long-term max here. Skills are all done. All right, none of that. Oh, I've unlocked some more stuff. Sure. I've got 800 scrap. Yeah. Now, here's the thing. I think I'm going to buy this, but then probably just take it off. Yeah. And here's why I would take it off. Because I like having, like, one of the archangels. But I'm going to need all this stuff eventually, right? Well, maybe what I should do... Hold on a second. Maybe what I should do is go to the next archangel. Yeah, this thing. So, when do I get to build this? In Pink Eye's territory. Nope. Alright, so we can't do that one. Can't do that one. Locked. Oh, like here, we could unlock some of this stuff, but I'm missing 7 parts and don't have enough for the rest. Anything else here? I'm looking to see, is there anything where technically I could build it if I just invested the amount of scrap? But so far I'm seeing a lot of padlocks everywhere I go. Yeah, okay. So until there's unpadlocked, if I want to continue to drive one of the, like, archetypes, there's no point. Let me try holding down, like, maybe the map button. No. Hold down start. No, that just goes directly here. And then we know that, like, what, that's jump. Right trigger is run. How about left bumper? Okay, that's aim. And then right bumper is
We live yet.
roll out to death.
Be manifolded spirits.
Oh, did it end? Thank God. All right. Well, among other
This
things...
wasn't a battle. This was a slaughter. These roadkill are cut to pieces.
I found the saltpeter.
I need to find the other one.
Caroluna is saying that every controller should have a just hang out and wait button. They really missed the ball with that on this new generation. Frankly, I think I would prefer the hang out and wait button over the, like the Xbox 360, or, pardon me, Xbox One controller on the left has, like, the 2 boxes button. That's the menu button here, but, like, what even is that supposed to be? Why did they move from start and back to 2 boxes and 3 lines? Okay, I am out of water, so I would like to go get some water. I will also note that this right here, this tends to be one of the things that I really like in any sort of, like, survival scenario, where it's like, oh, I got really messed up there, and I do not have the supplies that I need to sort of survive this. Kick open. So I need to go out of my way to get these, to get the health, the gasoline, the ammunition, whatever it is. I like going to find that stuff. There will reach a point where it becomes old hat, but we are not there right now. And by the time it becomes old hat in this game, I feel like the there'll be like some upgrades that have happened to the local settlements where it sort of starts to automate all that for you. These were all blown in by the storm. Wait, that person's alive. Or at least they're moving. Hey, are you okay? Can I do anything for this person? I don't feel like I can. There's no button prompt. Why is the music very dramatic? All right, well. At least he's not suffering now. Carolyn is saying, I guess the 3 lines have become a de facto standard for menu icons. You see it all over the place. Yeah, true. A lot of websites in particular use that for, like, the options menu for your account or whatever, and it's serviceable, I guess. I personally might prefer the word menu, but That said, moving to like an image like iconography is more approachable for people who don't speak English, and I get that. That's fine. I don't think that everything needs to be designed around the language that I speak, and if 3 lines are going to be helpful for people to... Oh, look at this. So, if I can't roll into these, is there any other way to navigate this? I mean, carefully would be one option. I'm going to try to do that. But I would also love a way to disarm these traps. Like throw stones at them or whatever. Yeah, I'm not... No thanks.
You want to escort us as henchmen? Hey, I was gonna kill him.
Man, you had your whole life before this to kill him. What is this? Hold on. Is this a... It's a bottle. It's like some sort of weird ghost bottle. Look. Bye. Oh, no, it actually has physics. Yeah. That's weird. Hello to I Am Hybrid, who says this game is dope. I agree. Yeah, Tashir Games in particular had really recommended this one, and I was looking for a big change of pace after Disco Elysium, which was a... Like, it was very exciting in its own way. It was very exciting for me in that I got to show people that, no, you guys, you don't understand. I can literally have a 90% chance to succeed and still fail. This is why I don't gamble. This is how it always goes. It's very dramatic water filling music, but I don't know, I feel okay about it. I'm gonna have to drink half this water, too. I Am Hybrid says, Tashir would be ragging on me right now. Wait, for saying that the game is good? Or for some other reason? Because I think that he'd agree with you that the game is good. Tashir is holding out for a 100% playthrough of this. Much like Caroluna is not going to do the timed missions in hard mode on SnowRunner. I feel like there's going to be some things here that I'm just not going to do. Like, I'm assuming, and I could be wrong, but I'm assuming that there will reach a point where there is a lot less concern about having a... Like picking up every last piece of scrap, and that there will be a very low motivation to go back to old locations to find, like, the one piece of scrap that I missed on the 3rd floor, or whatever. But we'll see. There's been other games where I was like, nah, I don't think I'm going to go for 100%, and then I super went for 100%. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is a perfect example of that. No, I'm way too far away. Can I get it from here?
Boys, enter the fray!
I hear the car. I really want to pull this down. Okay. Just wait for it to reload down there at the bottom right, and... shoot the thing. Oh, I am out of bullets. Otherwise, I would totally blow that guy's gas can. I am semi-stuck. Okay. I feel like either we've entered into a section of the game where the difficulty has been upped some, and I am good with that, or... Oops.
Tear that tire right off!
my skills have really atrophied since, oops, since the last time that we played. Okay.
Come on.
Shiv, Punisher. All right, but he wasn't alone. There was like another car with him. Did it run away? Kind of looks like it did. All right, well, let me move
They
this.
won't see me coming in this. Not right away.
Okay, now note, it didn't put up on the screen, bring this vehicle back to your location. To your base or whatever.
Their lead truck. It carries a great and powerful artifact.
Why am I so bad at
Serves
that?
well to
Okay.
wield such a mysterious force.
Oh, hello to Panda.
Exposed.
Sorry, I would like to check up with chat. It's been a busy few minutes here. Yeah, grab that guy. Okay, threat neutralized.
Stab it, Ed!
If I had a shotgun shell, I feel like we could make short work of this vehicle packed with explosive barrels. Ah, there we go. Let's just hook him right out, and now he's got to ram it a few times. Oh, right. Yeah, we saw one of these before. Don't stand in that jet of fire. That's not just graphical. That'll mess you up.
Blammo! One less to worry about. Cower the wreckage for our revered. The talent is now ours.
I'm hybrid. If I ever say hybrid, I apologize because it is in fact hybrid. I played up until the last mission and stopped streaming. Oh no! Did you also stop playing? Did you just like finish the game off stream, or did you just stop streaming altogether? Was it this then? Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and install that on the front. The Talon has been welded onto this monstrous hood ornament. We need to pry it out if we want to use it. Our best bet is Jeet and his knowledge of weaponry.
So this is a Talon. How does this help me?
Hold on, I'm gonna... Now that the storm is done, let's just try to fix that.
Fashioned into a hood ornament, huh? An unprofane figure made to bring luck amongst these heathen. This is a job for Jeet. Yes, Jeet. He's a master of projectile and weapons and blastings. He'll know what to do with it.
Is Blastics just a mispronunciation of ballistics? Yeah, Hybrid, I will say that there have been games that I have quit at the final mission, the final boss or whatever, because either I had such a good time with the game that I was just generally disinterested in finishing it, or I had such a terrible time with the game that even though I was actually at the very, very last challenge, I just couldn't be arsed. I just didn't care. In the first category, Dark Cloud 2. Dark Cloud 2 is a fantastic game. I fell in love with that game. I played it not religiously, I played it compulsively. I was so deep into Dark Cloud 2. I love that game so much. And I got all the way down to the final boss, and I mean like the final boss. Like there's a little bit of a fake out. I mean the last guy, and just never played it again. And it wasn't that I didn't love the game, it's that I had no interest in actually finishing it. I didn't care what happened with the story. I had enjoyed the journey so much, and I always sort of thought I'd go back, but then never did.
You are at the threshold of the unknown.
strength inside you will be released.
All right, 6 Griffith tokens, and actually not a whole lot to spend them on. Yeah, see, I really want these guys over here. How do we unlock additional, like... I think we just rank up in the wasteland, don't we? Yeah, that's got to be it. Okay, so we'll get more water, less gas, more of this, some of that, and sure, more health from food. Wait, is there a raid? Or is Jägermeister? Because Jägermeister, you are welcome. I just want to make sure, just in case there was a raid. Oh, and hello to Azric. I'm so sorry. So yeah, let's while Max takes a knee, hello to Azric. I Am Hybrid says that now they're going through and 100%ing it before playing the last mission. That's awesome. Panda says hello, and hello back to Panda. Carol Luna says, is scrap a finite resource in this game? I mean, does the game have a finite predetermined amount of scrap that you can get? Although I don't know the answer, Carol Luna, I would wager significant money that the answer is no. That scrap is borderline infinite, and that if you just keep playing, you will have unlimited scrap. That is very much the sense that I'm getting from the game. And then I Am Hybrid says, every time I bring it up, she rags on me for not finishing it yet. This was like 3 years ago when I stopped last. Then Jägermeister came in. Hello to Jägermeister. Panda says, I Am Hybrid's screen name threw me for a loop at first. We got another regular in our community who goes by Go Hybrid. Yes! Yeah, and you know what doesn't make any sense? I actually am less likely to get I Am Hybrid and Go Hybrid mixed up. Like, those two I understand. I always get Glomdy and Go Hybrid mixed up. And it's because I think they both have like a 0 in their name, and they just have like a similar sound. Their names aren't even that similar, but if something happens in chat, I have trouble remembering if it was a Glomdy thing or a Go Hybrid thing. And I feel bad about that because, like, you don't want to be confused with somebody else. Even if you like that person, you want to like be your own human. And I don't know how to break that. Break myself of that is what I mean.
You're back now.
Samberlander rather saying, I prefer Dark Cloud 1 to Dark Cloud 2. I would be willing to have that fight, except I've never played Dark Cloud 1. I heard, and I really want to stress heard, that it was like middling a little bit. Like not that it was bad, but it was just sort of like, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's what I had heard about it, so I'd actually given it a pass. That's right, that's too narrow for me to drive through. Just maybe not have a goldfish memory. Please. Me, I'm talking about. I had a friend who had Dark Cloud 1, and he never wound up playing it, so I never had a chance to see it. Maybe I would have the similar, like, fond memories of it if he had.
He's carrying some TikTok time bomb on the back there.
But yeah, I was into Dark Cloud 2 in a way that I was into Dark Cloud 2 in the way that I was into Persona 3, in the way that I was into I know there's other examples of this.
Wait here.
Certainly, yes.
Rotate. Nitrous, baby. In the future, everyone's going to want one of these. Sure.
You know I would never leave her side.
Oh, yeah. See? Here's our dog food. Panda's giving me an out. He says, they say it's because Glomdy and Hybrid are both so lovable. I agree.
No, we don't eat the long pig.
Also, not for nothing, but why is human known as long pig? Is that just like, it's just a random euphemism? Why long pig? Maybe I don't want to know. I'm concerned that I don't want to know and that it's got some other thing, but all right, let me just look around. Chum bucket set up his sanctum. Boy, there's a lot to do. Well, I wanted that, no, it's green now. I did it. So, wait, what is my objective? To go back here? Ironclad Faith. What? Okay, I'm gonna go here, then. Sam Lander says, I started with Dark Cloud 1, and some of the systems in Dark Cloud 2 weren't as fun for me. I loved rebuilding the villages and catching the perfect fish. I should play it on stream someday so I can play it again. Sam Lander saying, then I'm human, it's very similar to pork, and humans are longer than pigs. Similar fat content, similar meat types, apparently similar tastes. Ugh. There was a time in my life where I really thought that if I was hungry enough, I wouldn't be, like, that opposed to it. And then I watched The Road. This is one that we watched in tandem, so I can really say that, like, we watched The Road. The Road cured me of that. The Road cured me of any idea that I would want to eat person. Ugh, it's gross. It's yuck. It's one of those things where I sort of thought in the abstract I could stomach it, and then when I saw it in reality, it was like, oh, that's just a sink full of noses. That's terrible. Okay. So, yep, no, don't pull me out. I'm gonna come out and meet you. Just need to get a little space. Okay, can I? Dude. Okay, I really want that weapon. I never get to fight with the weapons because I always, like, punch these guys to death before they... Yeah, see? No weapon for me. Womp womp. Now I can pick it up and look menacing, but no one's around to see it, so what's the point? Sam Lander says, eating human flesh is really bad, even if you're starving. So many diseases you can catch, including prion diseases. Yeah, it makes you wonder why they ever thought that grinding up cows for other cows to eat would be okay, because that's how you get... My limited understanding, and I'm not a doctor, and don't listen to me, but my limited understanding is that's how you get mad cow disease. One of two parts. Someday I'll have, like, all of two parts. And then we'll see what's up. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I loved Dark Cloud 2. I loved rebuilding the villages. I loved the, like the time, like correcting the timeline level of it. It was so broken. Like the storyline didn't make any sense in terms of like how, like by any measure, the time travel stuff just didn't make any sense, but I was so comfortable with that because I just thought it was cool that it was like, okay, we have to build a village that has like these specific components. Like one of the houses has to be blue, so you have to go like find the blue paint and then like paint the house to be that color and stuff to set the timeline right. I love the weapon upgrade system in it. I love the, like it had a golf game. It had a complete like golf game. And if you're thinking like, wait, what, you time traveled and built villages and also played golf? It's like, yeah, that's how that game was. Don't ask me why the game was like that. They just like threw everything they could think of in there and somehow it was like super fun. And again, no shade on Dark Cloud 1 at all. I just haven't played that one. Yeah, there's games I like, there's games I love, There's games that I will return to over and over and over again, like Stellaris, for example. Really enjoy that one. And then there's games that, like, when I got into them, it was... Oh, wait, they're shooting at me? We're gonna see how far, how much of this I can survive. Stardew Valley was another example of, like, holy shit, I got into that game. All right, one driver down. Oh, but not both drivers down. I hope I get to shoot flames out of my car someday. Is there anything I can harpoon off of it? No. No! I'm not going to get the best of this. All right, next one goes into the driver's side. And then, like, with Stardew specifically, what happened is that I reached, like, I don't know, 3/4 of the way through year 3 or whatever, and any sort of, like, story content to it had sort of, like, dried up. And I had as much money as I could possibly would have wanted, and my character had gotten married and had a family, and I was like, yeah, I kind of feel like I've seen everything that I wanted to from this. I don't... Oh, and I finished, like, the big community thing, the big community event. The community center, that's what I'm thinking of. Stardew Valley, I think, is the most natural comparison point to what's happening on screen right now. I can't think of any other topic that might be more apropos than that. Oh yeah, this guy's ready to go. There we go. Now, of disappointment is that I'm kind of leaving a lot of scrap on the field. Wait, why am I not getting prompted to get... I need to put this car out. Oh, and hello to Tashir, and also Perectus. So hopefully no one's going to come... See, as soon as I said that, I just said, hopefully no one's going to come attack me so I can catch up on chat. Perectus, this is my first time through, but I'm really glad that we get a chance to revisit it with you. Tashir Games right there in chat, who posted right alongside you, he was one of the primary drivers. He said, hey, I think you'd really like this game. That was not a great dodge. Okay. Let me pause for a moment, because I really want to look at chat. Oh, hello to Jab. Yeah, so let me just circle back, because I want to make sure they get a chance to say hello to people. Yeah, don't eat human. I agree. Mad human disease. Yucko. That's when Jab came in. Hello. And... Similar to saying that of feeding cows to other cows, they thought it was a good idea because free protein from the abattoir. Just... Okay. I've never taken care of cows, so maybe I don't get it. It seems like a super bad idea. As a general rule, says Jab, why is this bouncing around so much? As a general rule, says Jab, I hate time travel, although something like that Tom Cruise movie, time travel really lent itself to gaming. So that Tom Cruise movie, when you're going to say time travel and Tom Cruise, well, let me read through this, but I don't yet know if you mean Edge of Tomorrow, which is more commonly known these days as Live, Die, Repeat for some reason, or Minority Report, which does not have time travel, but does have precognition, so it feels like a time travel movie, because you get to see the future. That was when Perectus came in. I've never gotten much beyond year 1 in Stardew, but I come back to it every couple years. Yeah, I was so addicted. Carol Luna says, I know one better, Farming Sim. See, the issue for me in Farming Sim would be the lack of, like, a directed narrative of some kind, the lack of characters. Mechanically, oh yeah, I'm sure that it eats Stardew's lunch, but in terms of, like, not having any sort of characters, it's sort of grow and change. Also, Practice says, JK, this game came out when I was 24. So this was like 2015, right? So yeah, not that long ago. I Am Hybrid says this game is actually awesome. It's nearly the only game of its type that I've played most of the way through. There's Tashir, here to give him some grief. Hey, I have 0 in one region, almost 0 in other 2, and 2 in the left. Yeah, he's going through his 100% playthrough. And then Simulator says that Edge of Tomorrow got renamed Live, Die, Repeat after it came out in theaters, and everybody called it that, so they just went with it. Yeah, well, that was their other poster for it, as I recall. Get in faster than that. Oh, yep, no, that's not going to do it.
Yeah, run, you mongrel!
Oh, Tashir, we just, as of this episode, unlocked the ability to get these cars and bring them back to add them to the garage. So I've started doing a little bit of that. Not all the time. I might do it with one of these, because I'd like to have one of these cars to go in, like, incognito. Okay, let me, Oh, yeah, a little bit more, fearsome, aren't you now? Okay, so if I want this car, and I kind of do, because I think this is from a faction that I don't have any cars from, I can get into it.
Just go. I would actually appreciate.
Oh, maybe I can't get into it. Hold on.
With
This might fall.
Buzzards. Yeah, enemy vehicle. So, as far as I know, I need to drive this back to, like, here. Because I don't have, like, contact at Black Maws. Maybe Jeet, but he looks equally far away. He actually looks somewhat farther, so... Yeah, this has plenty of gas. I'll be fine. I'll just avoid, pissing anybody off on the way. It'll be fine. Well, also, listen to this engine. Or did I pop one of the tires as well? Is it not supposed to sound like this? Let's see, what else were we discussing? Oh, just in terms of games that I got really, really into. Also, as long as he's here, I want to thank everybody. So, Tashir did a great big welcome back stream. This car is kind of loud, so I apologize if it's competing with my voice. We've had a lot of difficulty. This game has big swings in terms of its audio. You know something? Let me check that. Maybe it's similar to, like, The Last of Us Part 2, where you just had it to, like, midnight mode or something, and then it'll stop having the giant swings in volume. But Tashir finally got to return to streaming this past weekend, and there was a huge turnout. There were 2 separate hype trains, which were very, very exciting. Yeah, let me get in here. And Tashir needs no introduction from us. Tashir is a real figurehead in the community, a real cornerstone of sort of the great group that we've got going here on Twitch. And I know that we are by no means alone when we talked about how much we missed having him on the mic over the last, like, basically month. It was like a full month. However, to any extent that anybody who watched this saw on this stream that he was coming back on that day and decided to go and participate in his big return. I just wanted to thank all of those people because it was a huge event. It was a huge amount of fun, and to whatever sliver of a percentage that we had in helping like get everybody together, I just wanted to say thank you deeply to everybody who came out for that, because it was a lot of fun. It was exactly the kind of return that I'd been hoping for, where like Tashir not only got told but got shown how much his interaction in the community matters and how much we had missed having him here. So for real, thank you to everybody who came out to help make that happen. Yes, as Hybrid says, Tashir is the man. I really want to look at chat because I'm very concerned about missing anything like drop kicker. Is that one of these cars or one of these people?
Oh, it's one of Scrotus's convoys!
Boy, for the first time, these guys seem like the ones that are outmatched. Yeah, I see the convoy. I see it.
He's dented bad. Clincher him!
Oh man, don't run off. Ugh, now I gotta choose whether I kill this guy or go back for all the scrap I just blew up. I need some sort of like a Hoover vacuum that's gonna get this stuff. Hey! I thought we settled our differences, jackass. Ow. That's not the button that I meant to push. Get up. Come on. Rub some dirt in it, buddy. Okay, then shoot that. Okay. Here he comes. I paid for that tire. So Jab is asking how good do the cars handle? It depends a little bit based on the vehicle, and so far most of the vehicles that I've been driving are, I think they qualify as light vehicles. So the answer is snappy and responsive. I really like the way that the driving feels. I'm playing this on a controller, and with a controller I feel like it is it handles exactly the way that you would want.
We really should try to get our lovely magnum opus into safety. Saint?
The magnum opus is fine. As long as we have Chum Bucket here to keep it in good condition. Oh, for real? Okay. Do that one more time.
Oh, she's ailing. I'll cure her.
Hybrids saying the cars handle bad. Literally the worst I've ever had in any game at all. Jab is saying now the cars are pretty trash in Rage 2. I've not played Rage 2, at least with mouse and keyboard. Oh, you want to know another example of a game I walked out on? Rage. Not the second one. I haven't played Rage 2, but the first Rage, I made it to like, I don't know, the 50% mark on that, and realized that I hadn't had any fun with it at all for like 10 hours and said, that's enough of this, and I uninstalled it. My memory, and I could be confusing this, also, you know what else like threw me out of it? People who had finished the game were like, Rage 1 doesn't have an ending, it just has a stopping point. Like, it just like randomly rolls credits at what feels like an incredibly random point, and there's no narrative closure or anything else. So it's like, all right, I'm not enjoying the gameplay, I'm not enjoying the story, I'm not enjoying the upgrade loop or the driving or anything else to it. Why am I gonna bother with this? Like, what is the purpose of my continuing on with this? So Yeah, Rage 1. And that was not at the last guy or anything like that. That was, like, it's not even that long of a game, and I was just like, fuck it. Oh, there's like a sniper tower up here. Let's go take care of this fellow. I'll say this, like I have a lot of positive things to say about, Mad Max by comparison. And chief among them is you are never far from whatever. Like, there's always something like 2 minutes from where you are. Not even 2 minutes. There's always something like 20 seconds from where you are. Like this tower right here. Although I'm coming at it from the perfectly wrong angle. Carolyn is asking, did you rage quit rage? More like bored quit rage. I feel like all joking aside, I feel like the definition of a rage quit has been expanded a lot to say that anybody who stops playing anything for any reason has rage quit. Not here. Like Carolina was just making a joke, but like I see that from people like, oh, so-and-so rage quit. And then I go and like watch the moment where they rage quit and they're like, I'm really bored with this. I don't want to play this. I'm tired of it, and I'm not having fun, so I'm just going to stop playing it. It's like, rage quit. No, just, like, quit. That's fine, I feel like. Do I want water? Do I need water? I don't know. Oh, I do need water. And all the scrap that I knocked down that I didn't realize was going to come off of this thing. See, like, Caroluna, this is why I feel like scrap is infinite. The towers may not be infinite. The, like, scrap salvage points that you can see marked on the map, that may not be... What the hell? Was this person buried upside down up to their waist, or is this part of a torso that perfectly balanced? Well, either way. I am Hybrid said, I'm sorry, I guess I misspoke. The driving is very awesome. The steering seems laggy, but I like to play precision racing games, so maybe I'm being... Oh, I honestly thought that, that you were kidding about it. Like, I just thought it was a joke. Yeah, in terms of, like, I do not play precision racing games, specifically because I do not have a precision racing mind. Like, let me go down here.
Try not to break her.
Oh, sorry. There's so many thoughts that are sort of competing simultaneously. The reason that scrap is infinite is that even if all of the above were finite in terms of like the locations, there's an infinity number of cars that come after you all the time. Can I get up here? Jump! Hop! Boy, thank God I found the hop button in our last episode. Alright. Everybody, if you're eating or plan to eat ever again, just look away real quick. Nom 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 nom. Jab says bored quit. Yeah, like, let's see, what else? I finish most of the games that I start, especially here on stream. Streaming really helps, like, focus the mind on, like, you know, hey, let's keep going with this. Let's keep going with this. I know that something new came out, but, you know, I'm streaming this, and I want to make sure that the whole collection gets completed. But even then, there are games that I've not finished. I've talked with them. Everybody's heard my take on Final Fantasy 15 or whatever. But another game was like...
Not leave her. I'll stay here and guard her.
I know that I talked to Force about this, but the campaign mode for Star Wars Battlefront 2, like the newer Star Wars Battlefront 2, yeah, that game and I did not get along. But that, again, it wasn't so much of a rage quit. Like, saying this is one of the worst games that I've played in the last 5 years isn't a rage quit. It's an earnest assessment of a game, like in a story mode, that I felt was so unapologetically and lazily broken. Like, it just reeked of such a cheap cash-in that I was like, I don't want to have anything to do with this. This is somehow further away. I thought this was like right across the street. And somehow it is not. And yes, they're pursuing me. Oh, it's in motion. I thought this was a tower for some reason. Sure, let's smash this thing up. I'm Hybrid says you rage quit Call of Duty. I played like, and I think he meant like the universal you, but I played one Call of Duty game, Call of Duty like Modern Warfare, like Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, not the remake, but the original on the Xbox 360. And once again, that game was not made for me. I finished the whole campaign. I did not have fun with it at any point, and I have not played a Call of Duty campaign since then. And what's funny is that I honestly think that I would like I think there's some of them that I would like. Like, I've heard good things about the storyline in, like, Black Ops, and that might be a good time. Carolina says, I don't think I've ever rage quit games. Carolina, you are one of the most even-keeled human beings that I've ever seen. I don't know what rage would look like on you. The emotion, not the game, game. But it is difficult to envision. Oh, no, get off. What do I do about this? Just like, swerve and swine? Oh, sure, that works. I'm Hybrid says, I like the campaigns in Call of Duty. It's the multiplayer that grinds my gears, but I still play it to no end.
War party approaching!
In that case, I would submit that you really, really enjoy it, and that part of what the enjoyment is like you're very like invested in it. So when it doesn't go your way, you have, you feel some kind of way about it. Are you playing? It's very difficult to drive and play this with this game. Drive and read. Are you still playing? Oh, Monster World Online. What's MWO? No, yeah, I gotta get out.
Hang tight.
Jump!
Just keep them off my back!
I can shoot this guy through the windshield for sure, though, right? Right? Oh, or that. Oh! Let's try this again. I have every confidence. We can shoot it through the windshield. Do it, do it, do it. Hit it! Sure. That was still cool, right? Max's mom thought that was cool. He really takes a minute to get the shotgun into position. Even when you're aiming, it's like there's still going to be a 3-second after you pull the trigger that he actually takes the aim. Go Hybrid's voting that we call that a draw. Refuel. Drienne, and hello to Drienne, is trying to remember if they have ever rage quit a game. Let's see, games that I've definitely rage quit. I definitely rage quit Final Fantasy 15. I like, no bones about it. You don't hear it. I don't think that you hear it at the end, but I was so over that game for reasons already discussed. I won't bother everybody. But yeah, 100% that was a rage quit, no questions asked. I don't know that I've rage quit anything else on stream. Oh, you know what? Does it count if you're so, like, if a plot point gets under your skin so much that you don't, like, at least in the moment, you don't want to play the game anymore, but then you do go back and finish it? Because, I mean, I won't spoil it here, but if you guys go back and watch if you watch the end of episode 25 of, where am I? Hold on a second. I always lose my own arrow. I'm here. I don't even know what I'm trying to get to anymore. Let's go back to Gut Gash, because I've got something to happen there, and it references Faith, so I'm going to go see her. If you guys go back and watch the end of episode 25 of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and the whole collection is up there, the whole collection is in our collections tab. If you go back and watch the end of episode 25, A, it will be a major story spoiler, so understand that before you watch it. And B, when we finish that stream, I thought I was done with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I did not want to play the game anymore. I was done with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Not... I guess you could call it a rage quit, but I wasn't very... No, I was kind of angry about it. Call it a rage quit. And then I went on to play another 70 hours of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. But, yeah, that was definitely a combination of, like, that game hit me exactly the wrong way at exactly the wrong time with events in the game. And I was completely over it right then. I need to, I'm very concerned that I am not paying adequate attention to chat, because there's just, this game is a non-stop explosion. It's a car chase and a fight scene and an explosion happening all of the time, and it's very difficult to focus on anything. I gotta go see if Tashir's episodes of this are archived, because I want to know how he kept up on chat without stopping the game routinely for 15 minutes to catch up with everybody.
Sir, convoy of epic proportions.
Level 4, level 4. Yeah, I don't have any more shotgun shells, so... Arrgh. Come about. Yeah, I'm not going after that convoy right now. We've spent this entire episode so far fighting convoys. And I feel like that's good to a point, but I'm not making any progress. Drina's saying that you're doing fine. They're doing a good job of sort of like engaging with one another. And I'm very glad for that. I just also want people to know that, like, your participation here is greatly valued, and I feel like I'm doing a poor job of showcasing that when I am, like, catching 1 out of every 15 comments and responding to that person, and I'm concerned that there might be people that are asking a question about the game, or remembering, like, contributing to the topic, and that I'm not doing an adequate job of calling that out. But let's get in here. Let's have a conversation with Hope, or Faith. I think it's Hope. You take a little pit stop in here. Yeah, let's go upstairs.
You still not done what I asked. Why do I need you?
I thought we did several things that this man asked.
Mama, my belly hurt.
You're hungry. We'll get food soon. We're too valuable to starve.
Fucking love that we can't do anything about that. Alright, hold on. Let's catch up with what's-his-face.
All around us, the grounds were covered in wet, salty water full of life. My people believe that this water will come back to us on our day of reckoning. And then we must be ready. We must patch our ship together and make her whole once more.
You believe that?
They need to cling to it. Now, personally, I see an acute necessity to armor this wreck up, prepping for the wave of man scum which will soon come crashing down. The war boy army, Lord Scrotus, back from the dead. Help me get the steel I need. Now, not the brown rotted sheets of wafer you find out here, but real prime steel. With it, I can reward you in armor or scrap, and find plenty extra to fix up my hull.
Gutgash needs some prime steel in order to patch up his stronghold. He believes this steel can be found in the tunnels to the east. Unlock the Fracas frame armor upgrade. I really like the way that specific upgrades are tied to missions. Like, This is not, I don't think this is going to be 100% playthrough. However, anything that has dialogue or story, I think we're going to do. Okay, let's take a very quick break. This screw up again. Check, check. Nope, we're live. Okay, so let me just take a quick look through here. Sam Lander, so Sam Lander was saying that of that, the bottom half of a person is just a torso or a waist that's perfectly balanced. Jägermeister queues up ZZ Tops, she's got legs. Jab is saying the thing with Rage 2 driving is what you are driving on matters. On a road, it's fine. Get in dirt and you're into trouble. I wonder if that's like a balance thing. I remember in Just Cause 1? Was it Just Cause 1? God, that was not a good game. The Just Cause series, I have some thoughts, and those thoughts begin and end at Just Cause 2. That's the one. Play Just Cause 2, pretend the rest of it doesn't exist. But in Just Cause 1, it was borderline comical that if you were driving on a road, you were fine, but as soon as you drove 3 feet off the road, the game spawned infinite logs and like underbrush and trees and bushes that it was just like an absolute hard stop that you could sort of like walk through, or like it was an irritating game to navigate because there was just no off-roading at all. Let me just say here, in SnowRunner, says Caroluna, the amount of money that you can earn is finite until the next DLC. It's an interesting concept. Really? I thought that game like randomly generated missions, like little, like maybe those are the timed missions, but like, hey, go do this, and those were sort of like randomly refreshed so that you didn't run out of money. That's alarming, because I would do very poorly at that game if I had to pay for all the gasoline and like repairs and stuff. Jeff says as traction goes, so does control. In that sense, it's realistic. Thank you for the to share for the clip about the perfectly balanced legs. They're very stiff, aren't they? Like rigor mortis legs. I just watched The Walking Dead with Drianne. It'll be hard to get put off my appetite by anything in this game. I gotta say that we did not intend to like fall off of Walking Dead. It just sort of like happened, and now we're like way behind of both The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead. Hybrid says, yeah, the driving aspect of the game is really, really awesome. Just minor mechanics preferences, really. Then there was a comment about rage quitting Call of Duty because it's too broken. Caroluna's never rage quit. Are you still playing MWO? So I want to say Monster World, but then like, no, that'd be Monster Hunter World. MWO. I don't know what that is. Mech Warrior Online. I bet that's what it is. Mech Warrior Online. Let's look to see if I'm correct. Played a bit. Nice. I'm one of those that have a long fuse. It keeps refreshing slightly. Grr. Dren is much more likely to simply not start a game rather than rage quit it. The limited gas, multiplayer co-op. Hybrid was asking, is MechWarrior 5 single player only? And Sam Lander is answering multiplayer co-op. Doing fine. For the life of me, I can't remember what just made me mad. Oh, wait. But in what game? I rage quit Cyberpunk twice and kept going back after a week and then quit out of boredom. I will play Cyberpunk once it is fully patched. I know that Tashir really had a good time with it, but I want to play it. Stability bugs, especially bugs that cause you... If I can't finish a mission, no matter how ancillary the mission, if I cannot complete a story mission or a mission with story content due to a bug, or if I lose progress, I will lose interest very, very quickly. Oh, wait, why am I not just doing it on here? I didn't think that we pulled this up, but yeah, this will be way easier. Thank you for pointing that out. Yes, I should just do it on here. Just reading through here real quick. I do have all the streams I've ever streamed, though, Angel. So that's good. So they are up on Tashir. The episodes, I mean. Carolina says, I'm not sure that it constitutes rage quitting, but EVE Online is definitely the closest, or the game that has been the closest for me. I have never played EVE Online. I very much like reading about EVE Online once every 2 years when something happens. And aside from that, everything I've seen of it says that this game is not for me. Also, I agree with Panda, who says the kitty emote is so cute. I do not know if Caroluna's emotes were done by him or if they were contracted out. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. Drian, are those all... no, Sea Pix. Is that Celtic Hugs or Sea Pix? That's somebody else. And then Caroluna has some really good cat emotes as well. Who says those emotes are free from Twitch. Okay. Hype then. Let me just read through. Go Hybrid says, that's disappointing. I got Just Cause 4 for free. Free is a great price for Just Cause 4. I recommend that you play it until you feel bored and then understand that you have seen, in my opinion, everything that game has to offer. I played all the way through the main story of Just Cause 3 and wondered why I did it, and then I still bought Just Cause 4 because I thought that maybe they would have course corrected and realized they had not. So I stopped playing that comparatively early and probably 20-30% in, not very far. I am Hybrid. Hybird says, I have 2,000 hours in EVE Online. Hopefully you enjoy it. Tashir says, Hybird lives in EVE Online. And Carolina says, my emotes are free from Twitch. Well, I like them a whole bunch. Are also adorable, of course. Okay. Yes. So, now I've got a bunch of new stuff I can do. Fists do 30% more damage. Yeah, we're going to get that. I don't know why I unlocked these. Presumably as a result of advancing the story. Ammo belt? Yeah. We're probably going to do all of these upgrades right now. Not the head upgrade. I'm going to look at the head upgrade and then we're not going to do it. Yeah. No. I like regular max, thank you. Shotgun upgrades. Third barrel. Hit it. Can he aim faster with it? Ah, here we go. Use a shift to quickly execute enemies pinned against walls. 250, but I can afford it. To break free from being grappled and intimidate surrounding enemies. I actually kind of want to do that more. Let's get that. No, I wasn't... Hold on, I'm not done. I've got like 1,400 scrap and not a lot to spend it on right at this moment. So, sure, let's get this. Let's get all the combat upgrades. Oh, it really wants to exit that menu every single time you buy something in it. Yep, I'm gonna get that. And why do you think it exits every time? Melee weapon to quickly execute fallen enemies. Is there a pick the melee weapon up faster option? Because I wouldn't mind that at all. All right, that's all that. And the tools, we are all unlocked. Got it.
Eastern tunnels. That's where you'll find the steel. If there is any.
Oh, and I saw it and then didn't comment on it. Hopefully I have not missed Azric. Yeah, I shared, similar to Tashir, congratulations on getting 4 out of the 5 games in the, 7-day challenge. Because, I just thought it was cool. I thought that it was cool that you, were able to check out 4 different games. It sounds like you came away from that experience with a couple games that you definitely know that you're going to be doing a deep dive into. And the fact that the 5th game didn't happen as had been hoped on yesterday afternoon, man, that's because real life comes up. Imagine, I'm just letting you know, it would not be, I don't think, a point of pride if you told a family member in need to hold on because it was very important that you did the 5 games in 7-day challenge. It'll still be there. So yeah, I was very, very glad to see that event happen, and I would be very curious to see some more of, in particular, Wolson, which I may be mispronouncing, because, so Azric did a stream. Why is this so quiet again? Hold on a second. This game is so weird. I didn't interact with the volume at all, but now it seems to be extremely quiet again. All right, if this is, let me know if the game has suddenly gone inaudible for people. This is nuts. Hold on a second. Pause menu. Let's go to settings. No, hold on, that was the wrong button. Settings, audio. Okay, so this is set up for theater. No, this should be night mode. Did I change that by mistake? Yeah, so night mode, you would think that night mode would be at really... Oh, no. Optimized for low volumes. Or when low volume is required. No. Can I optimize it for headphones? Theater? Smaller speakers? Tashir, what did you play on? Game is not quiet for us. Okay, let's just leave it at theater then. Thank you for that. Okay, and Go Hybrid is saying much louder and I won't hear you well. Okay, we will leave it like this. Thank you. So Drianne's voting for a little bit quieter in the driving segments. All right. My goal when we stream is to spend as little time in menus as possible, but there's not... Like, there's not much value in streaming if they can't, if, you know, people need to be able to hear the game, and they also should be able to hear the commentary. If you can't achieve both of those things, then, you know, there's something up, at least in my opinion. So I want to make sure that it's good listening environment for people, and that kind of feedback is very useful. All right. I really want to further upgrade Max's scrap collecting abilities just so that we get the maximum amount out of all of these things. I will search the rest of the deck of the boat. Oh, no, you get away. I don't know if I'm... Oops. This is not the super largest area.
Do something!
The camera, this is a very tight area. The camera can't quite pull back to give me the kind of view that I would want to. Ouch. See who's flanking? So I'm just going to try to do my best. All right. This guy has to go. Okay, so scoot that up. All right, Drin's saying that the audio is good at this point, so we'll try to keep it at this level. At issue, what we'll do is write down the settings that we're currently using after this, because it's a whole different set of settings for Aegis Rim. Oh, and as we're saying, I do think that you are pronouncing Wolson correctly, and I'm super eager to continue in that game. So a few thoughts about Wolson. First of all, I don't think that... I don't know if Centrifugal Force is here at this time, but Centrifugal Force and I both share a really high appreciation for the first and third Dragon Age games. We may separate slightly on Dragon Age 2, and that's fine, but we both really like both Origins and Inquisition. In Inquisition in particular, when you are a mage, or if you have a mage who's fighting with a staff, rather than just holding the staff aloft and saying some words of beauty and light the way that they might in, I don't know, the Lord of the Rings or whatever, they basically flip out and they're spinning it around and hurling fireballs or lightning strikes like they're serving up a lacrosse ball or something. And it's a very fast-paced and kinetic presentation of using a staff to just fire off rapid fire magic projectiles that makes it, you know, it's a much more kinetic and fun presentation, I find. Well, that is the same thing that Azric spent a good portion of Wolson doing, because he was playing with a ranged summoner and magic staff guy. And if you guys have not yet checked it out, hopefully the VOD is available on Azric's channel. Just look at any of the combat. It's got great sound design. I really like the combat animations. It had, like, the combat had a lot of punch to it that I thought served it very, very well. And then you go and look at, like, Steam reviews for Wolcen, and they're all over the place. And they mention a lot of, like, really severe bugs and, like, an inability to target enemies, or abilities just flat out not working at all. And then I watched Azric play, and it's like, well, at least at the moment, I don't see any sign that that's actually happening. But like, the reviews are current. You might think like, oh, well, maybe they patched it up, and then you'll see a review that's from like 4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and it's like, no, it's been like 18 months after I last played it, and the game is still super broken. So I don't know. That's why I love streaming so much, because I get to see with my own eyes what somebody like Azric, what their experience is, and make a determination from there. So yeah, if you guys did not see any of Azric's 5 games in 7-day challenge, one of them was Wolcen. I recommend you check it out. Oh, also, Drienne, I want to read up on chat, but I continuously forget to mention when Drienne is here. So Drienne has, among other things, been playing Hob, which is one of those games that I've always like heard about, but I've never seen somebody play. And maybe this is in a completely inappropriate comparison point, but something about the visual presentation of Hob, like something about the animation style, the art style, the color palette to it, reminds me so much of Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, which was on the Super Nintendo. Okay, did I get out a little bit? Was I supposed to smash through this with the car? I feel like I was supposed to smash through this with the car. And like, Drienne has been streaming that game slightly later than I can stay up to like watch it live, so I haven't been able to catch as much of it as I would want. I haven't been able to discern if the gameplay, well, whatever, as long as I get in. There we go. Level 3 harpoon. No, I'll just hit it down. If at first you don't succeed, just bash it with your face. You're fine. No, don't go outside. Oh, no. What did I do? No. Go. Oh, okay. How much time does everybody have? Because this might take a minute. Anyway, I have really enjoyed getting to watch Hob, because I have not seen anybody else ever play it, and it seems like a super neat game. And something about it, like, Mia was like, oh, I don't think I'd ever be able to play that game or something. And it's like, I don't know, it looked very approachable to me. Look, here it is again. What the hell? Oh, look, it is balanced. Yeah, it falls over. Gross. Why did somebody bisect this body? Oh, I have so many questions about, like, why this is a thing. Okay. Sure. Like, over here, they, like, tied a bunch of people to a spit. Maybe they were cooking it. But why the bottom half of this person? Anyway. Dran says they can see that comparison. I really enjoyed playing it. I didn't realize it was already over. The aesthetic was quite pleasing. It took me 3 or 4 streams to finish. Okay, so not super long. Panda says, I thought Twitch was using your emotes for a minute. I was like, whoa, Caroluna's famous. And Go Hybrid. Oh, wow, we do have both Go Hybrid and I Am Hybrid. So watch for that to not be confusing. Let's mark the second saltpeter pours source, since I'm right next to it. Carolina says, and that's why I'm very clear about that every time somebody says anything about them, to avoid misunderstandings. Well, regardless, I like the fact that they are integrated onto the channel, and whether or not they are freely available from Twitch, they are a part of your brand now. Oh, as long as I mentioned the word brand, one of the things that made Tashir's return to streaming on Saturday so much fun is that he was very upfront. He is making a... Oh, yeah, I'll punch these guys out. He's making a push for partner, and he deserves partner, and I am very much looking forward to that. And part of that is going to involve some rebranding of the channel with some new sound alerts, new graphics, a new trailer, he said, is on the way, which I'm going to miss the current trailer. I really like the current trailer. It's not to say that the next one won't also be good, but, like, I just really like the current trailer. I get very attached to things as they are. Like, I didn't want to switch out my horse when I was playing Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm not enthusiastic about switching out my car in this game. I really like my current car. And I'm really going to miss the current trailer. Maybe he'll swap between the two. But the channel trailer is what we're discussing there. Yeah, Caroluna also likes the current trailer.
There are those who dwell
It's a really great, like I can't really call it like a greatest hits reel, but it's like it does such a great job of communicating the energy of the channel. And whenever Tashir gets a raid, he shows it off for people, and it's such a great introduction for like, here's what the channel's about, here's the kind of energy, go in the car. And conversation, like excitement that you're in for. All right, I don't know that I have enough Griffa tokens to make that worthwhile. I could go do a death run. I don't know. I want to do a mission. And share the scrap. Sure, I could go do that. Where's a mission, though? Help out with a specific task. Well... There's the sulfuric. You know something? Maybe I really should focus on this because this is going to unlock ammo upgrades, like a source of ammunition, and I never have ammo. Let's go do this. Tashir has clipped the presentation of the second set of legs. Did you have that, Tashir? That I always want to call it a torso, but like what's the opposite of the torso? I guess the just mysteriously balanced lower half. Where do we think this is? Hopefully it's not on top of these rocks.
Cluster incoming.
I don't want to do the roadkill cluster. I feel like if I go down there, that's death, right? That's like off the edge of the map? No. And this is not where the scrap source is. Nope, it's up there. I can't move the camera up, but you can see it up there. All right, so we got to find a different way up there, or up anywhere now, because I've really put myself into it. Tashir says, I honestly don't remember seeing that in the game. I was telling my wife the other day that you figure out the desert was once an ocean. I never picked up on that. Yeah, it was, in that case, it was just like putting together a series of clues about like, why are there all these ships here? Why are there ships and offshore oil rigs and other things in this grand desert? And, yeah, that was mostly luck. I like it when you can sort of like look at, you know, when something like that is there to be discovered, but also is not so integral to the game that it's like the developers are going to beat you beat you over the head with it. Oh, so anyway, on the topic of like going for partner, I don't know anything about how one does or does not become a partner, but I do know that the requirements are like a certain threshold for like concurrent viewers. So all I can say is, I mean, I would give this advice anyway, but okay, so let me park over here. If you see Tashir Games live, I hope that you guys will...
Something I gotta do.
go throw him a view, because I would love to have any infinitesimal percentage of being able to help out on the path for partner. I feel like what do you want to see from a Twitch partner? I would say it's somebody who has a lot of great energy, who actively engages with the community, who is putting out a lot of great gameplay content, and in my opinion, not a lot of like gimmicks to it. Like, I don't mind if other people want to do like hot tub streams or whatever. Like, that's not ever what this stream is going to be. And it's not what Tashir does either. Tashir is, let's get together and play a cool game. And I really like that. I like that that's what he does. It's what Caroluna does, what Drienne does, what Mia does. And it's like, let's share this journey together and enjoy each other's company and hopefully have some great conversation, both about this game and maybe about other topics that might come up as we go. Tashir's channel is everything that I would like this channel to be, and it's what I respect and admire in a lot of other channels that we recommend here. So on that criteria, who better deserves partner? Like, I say let's make a push for it. Oh yeah, so this I'm learning is, so you hold A to get it started and then you mash A to finish it up. Jab is saying it's mostly subscribers, I thought. So on the Twitch, like, path to affiliate, path to partner page, it focuses on, you have to stream this number of hours, you have to stream this number of different days, and, pardon me, hiccuping all of a sudden. And then the final thing is number of concurrent viewers. And the number set for partner is like, or average viewers, sorry, average viewers over this amount of time. And for partner, it says 75. Now, I think that that is a highly variable number, because I feel like I've seen people hit partner when they did not have what I like just in like checking out their stream, they weren't like pushing towards like a concurrent 75, and that's not a criticism. I feel like 75 is a general guideline. It's like, hey, shoot for this. But I also feel like if you're not hitting 75 as an average, there's a lot of other hidden criteria that might be going into it. So I would say focus on doing the best content that you can with sort of like, just sort of like the best attitude and the best energy, streaming as frequently and as long as you can, and finding other ways to build up and support the community. Like, I was very interested in the segment of, there's water up here, I think I gotta go up there and get it. And I love the fact that I have to stop here and get water, because it's a post-apocalyptic wasteland. I hope we get to see that other person. I don't remember his name, or their name, but remember the person who was here for the last episode who, like, had some actual thoughts on why this apocalypse, this wasteland, hey, was their favorite over Fallout or anything else. I really appreciated that perspective, and I'd love it if that person comes around again at some point. Oh, I broke my streak, I think. Yeah, I dodged when I didn't need to. Or countered when I didn't need to. Oh, reversal! Yeah, get it! Melee execution! Boom! Oh, I got all of you. You just haven't realized it yet. No, be dead now. That's a kill shot, man. Over the head, two-handed haymaker? Your brain should be melon paste. Oh, Patikin! Patikin, thank you so much for the raid. See, this is why I'm always nervous about looking away for too long. Patikin, I don't know when that happened relative to my jawing, but Patikin, thank you so much for the raid and coming over.
This is ominous.
Let me pause it here real quick. I'm gonna go get that shiv. Let me just look back. Drin says followers and average viewers are very important. Average of 75 viewers, says Caroluna. Drin says that's the main thing for me, that a partner is still able to engage with and really form a community. Yeah, I feel like that's very, very important. Followers is not on the requirements. And wait, what's the application? There's an application to Twitch with a letter stating why you would be good for Twitch as a partner. Look, there is... Oh, and hello to Psycho! Psycho! I was so glad to see that you were getting back to streaming. There's so many thoughts, you guys. Go Hybrid refers herself to the Department of Redundancy Department in Triplicate. Oh, for the application, is that it? So, Patikin... So, I am very interested in your thoughts on Astro Boy. I know that it was a game that you were very, very interested in. To be blunt, I'm very glad now that we didn't stream it. Not because, like, I want to deny anybody, but because now you get to, like, see it for yourself. How did you like it? I will say this. I do not know if the Twitch application allows for, like, letters of recommendation, but I can think of a great many people that are part of this community that I would love to see made partner. So I would throw our support behind a whole bunch of people. Wait, I'm now Wreckage Roller level 4. Wait, there's different... Hold on a second. I know that this is going to seem super rudimentary to people, but... No! Okay, so okay. I thought for a moment that maybe there were, like, different levels of, like, legend rank, where some of them were driving related, some of them were combat related, some of them were scavenging related. No. Over there on the right-hand side, see how I'm a level 4 Wreckage Roller? That's all it is. So, like, I was a Feral Fiend, then I maxed that out, so I became a Gas Guzzler, then I maxed that out, so now I'm a Wreckage Roller. And yes, if you're wondering, I did in fact miss the first 3 levels of Wreckage Roller. I wasn't paying attention to that. All right, let's get the water. Patikin says that he loved it. Such a good showcase for the PS5 tech and the DualSense tech. Yeah, I will say that from the very small amount of chance that I got to play it, I was very impressed by the what is the word for the triggers on the controller? The, like, haptic feedback, like, customizable, adjustable controllers, dynamic controllers, triggers, whatever you want to say. And for a free game, it was great. They had so many good levels. What I'd like to see is a full Astro Boy game. And before you say, yes, they have one, it's for the PlayStation VR. Right, they have one, and it's for the PlayStation VR. Nothing against the PlayStation VR. I just, like, we looked at it and don't happen to have it. I will tell you this, the PlayStation 5 VR, a revision on that tech, that I think we might make happen someday. But yeah, Astro Boy was a PlayStation VR game. I got a chance to watch Mr. Binky play all the way through it. It looked great. I would love to play that game. So how do I get up here, do you think? Now see, the white on the cliff sides there, that's usually video game for climb here, but Max can't climb. He has some sort of like a rotator cuff injury, and he can't, like, get his arms up over his head. Unless he's, like, double barrel swinging down on somebody, so... Like, climb. Dude, just grab it. The character in Journey could do this, and he doesn't have arms. Oh, Max is so frustrating. Yeah, no, this is a non-starter. I gotta find a different way up there. Everything about that, every other game I've played in the last 5 years would say that is a climbable surface, and it's not gonna happen. Oh, you're saying Angel's gonna play Beat Saber on stream? I would. I don't think it'd be very much fun. Like, Beat Saber is a great example of a game that there's two modes to make Beat Saber more fun. Number one, play it. Number two, if you have that VR setup like they have for the trailers for Beat Saber, where people can see you from like behind the back, but also see like the VR projected out in front of you, that's awesome. I love watching people play Beat Saber that way. But when it's in the first person perspective, it's so... Whoosh, That's not how you get up there or anywhere. Okay, can I... There's literally a road up to this. I'm just gonna follow the road this time. Yeah, Tachardi has that set up for the streams. That viewpoint is awesome. That is the way to stream VR. And I don't want this to be heard as any sort of like nudge against people who just stream it in first person. I'm just saying that like the ideal for it would be, maybe I just harpoon it from here. Maybe I'm overthinking this and I just like, can you pull this down from here? It feels like a very long way away. Either that or Max will at some point get a like climbing ability and then I can come back. No, it's too far. I can't get up from here. Yeah, this game uses a very clear visual language about what Max will climb, and it's marked in yellow. All right, well, this seems promising. So let's see if we can get up here. Sure. All right, and now, do I need a... Yeah, okay. This might have been a huge waste of time, because I don't think I can get up there to ram it with the car, and I can't harpoon it until I have... Wait, can I do a level 3 harpoon yet? Maybe I'm underthinking this. Harpoon. Oh, yeah, is that my level 3 harpoon? Well, it's a bumper hook attachment, so I'll take that. And the next one, that's 900, rim hook attachment. And that one takes a little bit more. Well, let's find out if I can shoot this now. I can! Okay. Carolina says, just need more mud, and that car climb was almost like SnowRunner. Yeah, this is the level of car driving that I can handle. I'm not, Oh, let's go get the convoy. No, no, no. I keep getting distracted. I'm gonna go get the thermal vent. Some people consider the level of distraction to be the greatest problem with open world games. I think it's the greatest strength. Oh, so Patikin, I did also want to ask you, there was something else I wanted to ask Brienne about. Fuck. There's an icon over here, you guys. I can't drive away from it. It'd be wasteful. My question for Patikin is, aside from the free game, oh, and by the way, Patikin, if you're not a PSN, if you are a PSN subscriber, do get your free game this month for PS5. I don't... Oh, it's Plague Tale. Yeah, the PS5 version of Plague Tale Innocence. Make sure you get that.
Stand. I am armed. Wait, it's you. The warrior who brought on the deadification unjust fleck of speck, Dimrim. The way you went at it, you made it look like dragons fighting across the land.
Okay. So I got some scrap. Okay, that's fine. My next question for Patikin, though, was going to be, besides the free game, what is he... Uh-oh.
These guys are really armored up.
He's got some armor. It's not that impressive. What is the first big PlayStation game they're gonna play? That's what I was curious about, because there's Returnal, which I think would be a lot of fun to see. There's... Sorry, this is not me being funny. I'm trying to remember what else... I want to get out of here. I don't want to spend my life fighting these cars. I want to go get a thermal vent. Oh, there's Miles Morales. I bet it's going to be Miles Morales. I haven't even looked at his answer yet. Carol Luna says, Playtale's awesome. Not played it myself, but I've seen Zaja play through it. It is very, very good. Yeah, and they did an upgraded version of it for the PlayStation 5, and that is free for PlayStation Network subscribers, which I assume Patikin is. All right, let me go back and get this scrap, because now I've got another rank of... I have no regrets about how I spent my scrap, but I need more scrap. Oh, and there's a sniper tower right over here. Yeah, we might go get that on the way. Oh, so Patikin says neither of those two. I'm going to be playing Sackboy: A Big Adventure. And Ratchet is on his list too. Yeah, I have at least 2 Ratchet and Clank games to play, and we have been debating doing them on stream because, let me put it this way, although it's not really an open world game, a Ratchet and Clank game would be a lot like this. I feel like it would be a lot of time to talk, because although there is story and stuff, it's sort of stuff that you can do in the background while having a conversation, while like chatting with people. No, I'm not close enough yet.
Please, don't ever to do that again.
I'll tell you this, I would like it, based on what I've played of this and what I've played of the Just Cause series, I would be way more excited for a Mad Max 2 than I would for a Just Cause Infinity or whatever they're going to do next. Oh, Patikin and I are in a similar boat because he's going to be doing the PlayStation 4 Ratchet and Clank before the PlayStation 5 one. Yeah, I have not played that, and Patikin, you know what? We were actually going through the games, sort of cleaning up, and there's actually a place, what was it called? Like Into the Nexus or something? No, that's the new one. What was the... I think... Yeah. Did we move it? Okay, awesome. So there is it turns out that there is a completely unplayed other Ratchet and Clank game that we're having trouble remembering. No, it is Nexus something. Yeah, because into the... Okay, we gotta... I have to stop having one half of the conversation on stream. I cannot believe I just did the same thing twice. You know something? The scrap that's up there, it gets a pass. We'll leave that for the next salvager. Oops. Level 4 harpoon, what is this about? Alright, let me... Uh-oh. So that bit did barely any damage. I might need to come back for this one, because I don't have a level 4 harpoon, and I don't feel like spending the next 20 minutes... Oh, hold on, that took a chunk. Tashir says we definitely need Mad Max 2. Yeah, not having played this, but I think there's some value to coming at this without having seen any of the movies, because I'm just saying, as somebody who is wholly unfamiliar with the property, I'm really enjoying this. It makes me want to see the movies. So I can't say that if a fan of the movie would like this. I can say that a fan of open world action games should like this a whole bunch.
Here they come, the roadkill scum!
I feel like Jav had said something else that I wanted to, Oh, maybe it was just about the partner status. All right, I'll come back for that. We gotta. I want ammo. I want free ammo upgrades, or even paid ammo upgrades. Tashir says, I think I appreciate Fury Road more because I played this game first. I think I heard somewhere, and this is not really... See, again, it's right here. This is not an invitation for spoilers, but I thought I read somewhere when this game came out that although it wasn't a direct tie-in to Fury Road, that it does have like one or two like crossover characters that like characters that appear in this also appear in that. I feel like it might be a little bit similar to how the oh shit. Like the Mordor games handle.
Now it's my turn! What's happening?
Like the Lord of the Rings, where there's a couple characters that show up, let's say, without giving away any spoilers. But I feel like you could very easily enjoy the Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor games without ever having seen the movie, and vice versa. Like, would you enjoy Path of Neo if you hadn't watched any of the Matrix movies? Maybe. It's a little hard to envision, but, you know, you might enjoy that. But like this game, yeah, I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything for not having seen the movies. And also, maybe I'm just like a light touch, but I think this holds up graphically really well. Like, guys, this is from 2015. This game is, I'm just doing the math very quickly in my head. 6 years old, right? 2015, 2020 be 20. This is 6 years old. I'm just making sure that it wasn't like, it didn't like cross over in some weird way that somehow makes it 7, even though. But like, anyway, 6 years old, and I think this game looks really good. Is it like, I don't know, Metro Exodus with all the ray tracing on it? No, but then again, I don't feel like it needs to be. Guinness Por Vida, and hello to Guinness Por Vida, says, Mad Max will always have a place in my heart because I got 3rd place in a racing tournament at a conference 1 year and won a Rockstar mini fridge. Like Rockstar the company, like Rockstar Games, or is there, because if Rockstar has some importance for Mad Max, I may not know what it is. But congratulations on the victory and the recent art streams. If you guys are not yet following Guinness Por Vida, I really appreciate the art streams that he does, because not only does he make the art, but he sort of like talks through what he's doing and how it works, and I really like the space scene that he had put together. That's an older stream at this point, but I thought it was really neat.
I owe you for not shutting me down.
Rockstar Energy says, also Jägermeister says 2015, that's why you can't climb on those white edge cliffs, as you said. Any game in the last 5 years would make this a climbable surface. True. Hold on, let me refuel. But like, when did Tomb Raider 2013, was it 2013 or 2016? Maybe it was 2016, damn it. Because that was the first game that I can really remember. That Tomb Raider 2016, I guess it was. I really remember that game using the color white to highlight in the environment, you can touch this. This is important and you should interact with this. Oh, so, Jägermeister, you have been playing some Oxygen Not Included, and I am very curious about how you like, there's a... So, if anybody doesn't know, in Steam, they have like a little news and update section, and if you're ever interested in something there, I advise you to read it immediately, because if it goes away, you'll never, ever find that post again. But the recent one... Cool. That's great. the recent one... Fine, whatever. Just, yeah, yank that guy. Don't go off the edge. Okay, let me try to finish the thought. The recent update for Oxygen Not Included is like a borderline open apology. Like, if you look at the recent update or rollback or patch fix or whatever for Oxygen Not Included, it is specifically for the spaced out DLC, and it's like, okay, we think we got some of the really worst bugs. We're very, very sorry. If you guys want an option to avoid, like, incomplete updates in the future, here's how you can do that by going to betas. Like, it's basically a little mini walkthrough for how to avoid, like, their updates in the future if you want to, followed by, like, literally, it's like, we're really sorry for, like, how bad this went. We clearly didn't catch as many of the balance issues in playtesting. And all of this is to say for, no. Okay, let me finish one thought before we move on. All of this is to say, my question for Jägermeister is that you've been playing a lot of Oxygen Not Included specifically during this time. Have you had any issues? Because from what I've seen, your stream has been going right along and hasn't had any, like, major issues. So I'm just curious, like, what you think of it. Oh, you guys are fucked, by the way, with my upgraded harpoon. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at whatever that is. Boost into the rear bumper to harpoon slam. Well, I can't do that right now. Okay, I need to get moving. Uh-oh. Well, let me smash through some shit. But Drienne had also said that, no, the first Tomb Raider was 2013. So, yeah, that was where... I don't know why I thought it was 2016. Tomb Raider 2013, that was the game that was like, you go into every environment and you look for whatever is bright, like titanium white, and that's what you know to be interacting with. All right, a little bit more. Porvita says, thanks so much for the kind... Let me get out so that he can repair my car while I'm reading. Thanks so much for the kind words. I actually just got the garage PC rebuilt, so we should be paint streaming this Saturday. Awesome! Yep. Everybody was saying 2013. It was having stability issues, says Guinness. Full crash on me last time. Yeah, and if I can, like, on the topic of Oxygen Not Included, Jägermeister's streams of Oxygen Not Included have really made me want to play that game and stream it again. And I'm so nervous because the last time, it was now a previous computer, but Oxygen Not Included reliably caused that system to blue screen and crash. And I just don't want to do that again. So I am disproportionately nervous about trying to play Oxygen Not Included again on this PC. Jägermeister says, no issues with my Ani playthrough. However, so much has changed that I feel like I'm on my first playthrough. All right, let's, yeah, we're gonna focus on this. I always say to my friend, I mention this in every open world game that we play, I always say to my friend, the world, like an open world game is not like, incomprehensibly, what the fuck? Hold on a second. There's clearly a sniper around here. I just don't know where that came from. Oh, there they are. Oh, there's more than one. There's more than one. All right. Well, let me... Now, my only concern is that he probably dropped some sniper bullets. And I don't know where they would go. Okay, anybody else want to be a smartass about this? No? I came a long way to get these bullets. Sam Lander says, wait, there's more than one? How dare they? Yeah, so far all the snipers have been,
This will work.
Lone wolves. Also, oh, hold on. Jeet has access to the resources needed to expand his gunpowder operation and start trading with Gutgash. This project also benefits me greatly. It sure does. So a quick question for Samalander or Drienne, or anybody who might know. Would this be lethal? Striding around in what I assume is liquid sulfur? Or is it just water that is poisoned by a high sulfur concentrate? Would I pull off my boots and like all the nails on my foot would come with it? Jägermeister says, try Ani off stream for a few hours to make sure, but I've never ever had blue screen of death issues. Yeah, if it was like a sign of general instability, then it was just like, oh, that old processor was going. But Oni was the only game that caused issues on that system. And boy, were they issues. Like, hard,
Yes.
like something's gone severely wrong. Like, we gotta like check the operating system after playing that game.
Nah, I don't like them. Yellers, smellers, stealers all over the place. Peeps from Balefire, stealing our yeller. It's just not right. Nah, I'm my own man. You want to help me out? Split this stuff down the middle?
We shouldn't stop here. I don't think.
Also, so here's sort of like, I don't know that we'll achieve clarity here. Maybe I should try this because I'm right next to it. Let's go do this. I was thinking maybe I should wait until I have like a better engine or something. This isn't marked for like difficulty, is it? Neck snapping, that's all it says. I would love some feedback from Drienne or other people in the community that might be well positioned to offer some thoughts on this. There appears to be a character in Aegis Rim, and this is not a spoiler, I'm not going to be specific, but there does appear to be a character in Aegis Rim who is canonically non-binary, like it's directly stated. However, the characters in the game don't seem particularly concerned with providing the correct... It is not clear to me what... Like, how to put this. It's not clear to me if there is a preferred gender, or if there should be a preferred gender, or if I should just go with they, even if the character... In a second. Stop touching it. B, I don't know why that continues to get more and more sensitive. Lost sound? Are we completely out of sound? Hold on a second. Can you guys hear both mic and sound? Okay. It's also much louder now for no reason. Is it louder on stream as well? This has been very, very frustrating lately with this mic. I think I need to replace the wire. Okay, Simulator says not louder on stream. Let's not touch the mic in any way. The characters in the game alternately refer to this individual as he or she. The character themselves have expressed no particular preference, and especially for people who might like come into the episode fresh and not know what's going on, I'm concerned about like having people believe that I'm misgendering when that would not be my goal. So I'm kind of tempted to just go with they all of the time, except also the way that game is referenced or written is not always clear who is being referenced until later in the sentence. Okay, everybody's happy with the sound.
Here comes a wanderer. I, Crow Dazzle, welcome you to the Circle of Light. To the Circle of the brave, the skilled and the quick. You've come very far, and with a great hunger. But, are you one who seeks to win a name for himself? Or who wishes to bind to the heart of his machine? Or are you both?
What are you saying?
Racing, son, is a many splendid thing. There are some who come to Crow Dazzle for the glory, to beat the baddest the wasteland can muster, and have their names ring out in fireside tales of bravery for ages to come. Others are on the path of the spirit. They seek the death run to bind their beings to their machines. What's your wish here?
All right, choose your race. Scatter run, choose your own path or stick to the marked road. Reach the finish line before the other drivers and before the bomb under your vehicle explodes. They probably should have put that at the start of that sentence. Build and race your own unique magnum opus against your best times and the best times of your friend. So I don't think I'm going to spend any time at all in Opus Wars. I couldn't be less interested in multiplayer competitions, even asynchronously. But Scatter Run, let's at least give that one shot. Oh, I get to choose my car, and I can't use my regular car. So, well, this one looks faster for no reason, so I'm gonna go with this one. Drian says, without the character specifically guiding you regarding pronouns, it can be tricky. Non-binary... Hold on, I want to read this. You may not want to be under the car in a second. Okay, let me pause it. Non-binary is sort of an umbrella term. I'm non-binary, but more specifically by gender, equally male and female all the time, whereas others are sort of gender fluid or gender flux, for example, in which they may go by various pronouns depending on what level of gender they're experiencing at that time. And that feels a little bit like what this character's going through, but or like expressing or living, or like what their experience is. I don't know how to address it on stream in a way that makes it clear that I may not know the best way to go, but it's not for lack of interest. And also the game itself may not be doing the most constructive representation of it, and I don't know yet. So, I'll continue to feel it out. It might be something that I address at the beginning of the episode, for example. All right. Pending information, I'm just going to stick to the road because you drive a lot faster on the road, and I don't know enough about the off-road situation here to make any changes. Okay, and also, I don't have like a green line. Do I know where I'm headed? I earnestly don't know where I'm driving, so I guess I'll just head that way. Okay, so people are asking about like the car controls and physics. This car has a way wider turn radius than the actual car that I normally drive. Okay, well, they just all went off-road and got in front of me, so maybe I'm making a bad decision here. Yeah, Aegis Rim, without saying anything about the game, so don't worry about like spoilers or anything, but Aegis Rim is, I think it was developed by Vanillaware and then published by Atlas. There might be more to that relationship than I know, but that's my limited understanding. So Vanillaware I'm not super familiar with. Atlas, however, is the developer and publisher of... Boy, this is so much louder than it used to be. Oh, that did nothing. Get out of here! Yeah! All right, no! Okay. This car corners like a semi, all right? It doesn't have a very good turning radius. I'm probably going to blow up. Go! Yeah! No! Why did I fail? Who finished first? Boo! Tashir, who finished first? You're on the ball. You know how this works. Should I retry this? Let's retry it exactly once. Yeah, so Go Hybrid is clarifying that they are gender fluid. Drienne says, for those that are interested, there is a Twitch extension for Chrome that will allow you to see others' pronouns and set your own to be displayed in chat. Really? Alright, so how do I do better than last time? Sticking to the road didn't go super well. So I'm going to see if we can find maybe a more direct route. I don't know. I do not know who won. I thought that we got rammed into victory, and then all I know is that we didn't win. I didn't win. I don't get to pluralize that because it was only on me. This feels much slower. I don't think that off-roading is this car's comfy place. For some reason now I can't form words, even though I'm just sort of driving a straight line. I'm looking ahead and trying to make sure that I don't, like, get semi-flipped over or anything. Oh yeah, this is way worse. This was way worse. Look how far ahead they are. Okay, well, we know who won this time, and it was that guy. But what's weird is I feel like I'm actually going to finish in less time. Maybe not. Maybe I'm further away from this than I thought. Well, let's see if I can at least finish. Nope. That was just straight up last. Oh, Samlina thinks that I might have gotten rammed to death right at the finish. Like, I didn't actually finish at all. That could be. I still got a personal best out of it, though. Anyway, I'm not going to retry that. That is more or less... Okay. Well, I'd like to thank everybody... Jägermeister says, follow the red road, but look for shorter shortcuts. Apparently the punishment for dropping out of Death Race is death. Who would have guessed? Also, I like that Max died the way that he lived. Curled up in a fetal position, falling from a 100-foot drop for no reason. Armory project, what? Oh, right, the bullets. How do you know where that is? Is this it? This is a different color. Okay. This decent amount of scrap has helped the stronghold to grow. And that's 1,000 scrap. I don't think I have 1,000 scrap, though, do I? No. Alright, so there's like, that's water storage. I want the ammo very much. I just don't know what it looks like. Maggot farm. I have 0 of 3 parts. How many parts do you need for a maggot farm? Here's 1 corpse plus 1 fly. The end. And you would think that at least 2 of those 2 things would be easy to come about.
Finally, we managed to acquire some of the black from Jeet. Didn't come cheap. He also made me promise you a free supply.
Okay.
Jeet bought a slave from Bullet Farm. Apparently, he wants to cook better for himself.
Okay, but everyone in the game, where's all the bullets?
Yeah, I heard whispers down the
Oh,
way
here it
about
is.
some
Now,
Cuban drifter.
aside from like me wandering around, was there any way to find this? Because look, it's not on the map at all. And we'll put it in. Maybe we'll get a map icon now, because I'm going to forget where this is. Guinness Porvita says, holy shit, this storm that just rolled in is nuts. Yeah, ammo belt is automatically filled when entering the stronghold. Awesome. That's even better than I thought it would be. I thought I'd have to visit this place every once in a while, but no, it turns out that just entering the stronghold is going to give me maximum ammo. Yeah, on Saturday night into Sunday morning, so I think technically it was very, very early Sunday morning, we had a thunderstorm that rolled through that was as severe as any thunderstorm I've seen in my life. You know when you're like a little kid and there'll be like a thunderstorm that wakes you up in the middle of the night and it's really scary? If this thunderstorm had rolled through when I was like, I don't know, 7 years old or something like that, I would have been traumatized. First of all, if you looked outside, this is like the dead of night, there was a flash of lightning every half second for 20 minutes. And it moved directly over the house. We lost power for at least a few moments every, at least 3 times. Like the whole power outlet went off. We went around like unplugged everything. Like I got everything on the first floor, anything sensitive on the second floor got taken care of. Because we were worried because Mia got hit by lightning, gosh, a few weeks ago. Chivalry's laptop got cooked. Like there was a whole bunch of damage, and we were worried about that here. I mean, it was really intense. All right. So as you can see from the fact that I'm navigating over to the save menu, 0 days and 11:30. So I guess I'm 11-ish hours in. Because I certainly played more in-game days than that. I have to stop. This has been a very, very fun stream. I really like Mad Max as sort of like a conversational stream. Simulator says that Mia needs some UPSs. Yeah, and so Guinness Porvita, I also like the atmosphere of thunderstorms. It's when the outside world looks like it's been locked inside of a strobe light, and it feels like there's like... It felt really severe. So it was like, yikes. So that one was a little bit much. But then also Sam Lander saying that it's been so dry where he is. Yeah, that's the thing. Like this was, we've gotten a lot of rain lately, but it's a lot of rain in a very short amount of time. Like dry, torrential downpour for like 2 hours in a way that just feels like sections of the world should be washing away, and then it's super dry and hot again. Panda saying thank you very much for the stream. Carol Luna, thank you for the stream. Simla says those are my favorites when you forget that it's 1 a.m. because of all the lightning. Yeah, you could have read because it would have been a non-stop light show outside. Hugs all around. Sam Lander says, thanks for the stream. Well, for real, thank you guys for stopping by. And again, on our way out, I want to thank everybody for joining into Tashir's Big Return stream. Hopefully the technical issues that prevented him from actually playing Division 2 will be sorted out, and we will be able to all enjoy some wonderful Tashir streams coming forward. Thank you again to Patikin for the raid. I think somebody else would raid it over. And now, yes, Carol Luna raided over. Thank you so much for that. And again, on our way out, another big thanks to Centrifugal Force for doing the gift sub to Minarchs. I believe that happened during the last stream, and when I saw that, I was so bothered that I don't think it was called out in real time. So again, thank you very, very much to Centrifugal Force, and welcome to Minarchs, who, yeah, I hope that you enjoy the emotes and we get to see you around. It was a lot of fun. Drian also says thank you for the stream. Now, one of the reasons that we're jumping off now is that in about 50 minutes, that's 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, on Mia's Discord, the Sandbox Discord, she's going to be doing the latest watch party for Kyber Shards. So if you've been following along with the Dungeons and Dragons actual play that has been run by Philip, the DM, but also has Geek Pantheon and Sorry BTR from our Twitch community, as well as RA and Casey, they are all going to be we're going to get to watch their latest episode live. The episode is live right now on their YouTube channel, but if you would like to watch it with others in chat and pose questions to the people that are on the show and sort of share in the excitement, that's all going to be happening at Mia's Discord. So that'll be happening in about 50 minutes, and I would just like to be able to get a little bit of dinner. Now, as a quick programming note on our way out, the streaming schedule is going to be even more unsettled than normal. Oh, and hello to Moo. Yes, let's do a shout out for Moo and Groomfy, because I have a nasty tendency to forget to shout them out even when they are in and actively participating in the chat, which, boy, does that need to change. So I hope that you guys are all following I Moo to You Moo 2 and Groomfy, who also just became affiliate, I believe. That second person is GROUMPFYY. Watch for the Y. Watch for the double Y's and also the P in there. The letter P. They are great streamers, and they've been doing some co-op SnowRunner, as well as I Moo to You Moo 2 has been doing her first ever playthrough of Alan Wake. And I think I've probably passed now the part that she had stopped playing last time, and we'll be going through and doing like all the DLC packs and stuff for that as well. So please make sure that you check out I Moo to You Moo 2 and Groomfy. Now, as we find somebody fun to raid, which it looks like it's probably going to be Pharmacy, because I don't see a lot of other folks on right at the moment. Yeah, and Pharmacy's playing some Final Fantasy 14 online, so we're going to do a raid over there. The streaming schedule is just going to be very unsettled, unfortunately, for the next probably week to 2 weeks. The goal, as always, will be to do as much streaming as we possibly can. But for example, I had really expected to do this stream of Mad Max yesterday on Sunday, and just got completely sidetracked with other things that needed to happen. Work is going to be in hopefully a good and productive way, just very unsettled for at least the next week to 2 weeks. So we'll do everything we can to meet up with you as early as tomorrow before Game Night with the Peeps for what I would hope to be the second episode of 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. If you missed that first episode, I couldn't spoil that game if I wanted to. That game is way out there. It's very interesting. It's a very cool visual presentation. I recommend at least checking it out, and it is in our archives now, but we'll probably be doing episode 2 tomorrow, followed by some more Mad Max later in the week. With that, we're going to toss over to Pharmacy_EU, who is playing some Final Fantasy 14 online. I don't play MMOs. If I did, Final Fantasy 14 Online would be the one. I think that game looks super great, and I've heard it's got a great story. So let's join that in progress, and we'll see you guys all again as soon as possible for some more streaming. Until next time, you guys, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day.